Hi, it's Dr. Melina again, and I'm back with Dr. Wendy Bazilian, author of the Superfoods RX Diet. And in the first video, which hopefully you saw, we introduced you to all the superfoods. And in this video, we're going to help you apply everything that you learned in the first video to a real day's worth of meals. Welcome back, Wendy.
Thanks, Dr. Melina.
First, before we get started, what's the deal with the deck of cards?
Well, the deal is that this is all you have to know about portion control. Simple as that. No calorie counting, no scales, occasional measuring spoon, but just the deck of cards and tennis ball. Deck of cards is for your lean meat, fish, or poultry. Simple as that. Put it on your plate 3 times a day, up to that, and you're going to be set. Nutrition, protein, energy, muscles. The tennis ball is for your whole grain carbohydrates. That's our oats in the morning, or our whole grain pita that we're going to look at in a minute at lunchtime. And it's also doubles for our fruits and vegetables. So we build abundance in those superfood fruits and vegetables, and we watch the whole grain carbohydrates. They're important, but we got to watch how many.
And then you can use the tennis ball and go hit a few rounds to burn off the calories if you have any extra.
Absolutely, serve it up.
Okay, so let's jump right into a day of meals. What have we got over here with breakfast?
A very simple to do breakfast that you can have at home or on the road is oatmeal with blueberries, antioxidant-rich blueberries, sprinkled almonds on top, which gives you protein and some healthy fats to extend the life for the energy. And I like to sprinkle some cinnamon on that. And I know that you know why that is, but I don't know if your viewers realize that cinnamon, 1 teaspoon has as much antioxidants as a half a cup of blueberries. And the cinnamon also helps regulate blood sugar.
Right, so this is a great idea, double benefit, especially for people who have problems with blood sugar. And it's really going to keep you going with the combination of almonds. What do we have with the lunch here?
Well, I think that this again is in line with probably what you're telling your patients already, but this is a 5-minute meal. I mean, you can have this ready on the plate and really easy and no time flat. Whole grain pita, you stuff it with some roasted turkey breast. I like the canned mandarins for this one. You just drain them, you stick them in, they're pretty, they're nutrient rich, vitamin C, 16% of our population is vitamin C deficient, so you're boosting that already. Spinach, you know, a little bit of dressing or mustard, and you've got your sandwich. And then as a side, you can have a cup of low sodium canned bean soup or tomato based soup, or you can get a homemade one that you made on the weekend and that you can carry in through the week.
That sounds great. And I love the idea of having soup at lunch because it's a low energy density, low calorie food. So you get a lot of bang for your buck and it really rounds out your meal. Let's move on to snacks, my favorite topic.
Mine too. Snacks, the bridge between your lunch and your dinner. I like to have 2 snacks a day. One is actually a juice in the morning. Mid-morning to have a juice. A vegetable-based juice is preferred, or a veggie and fruit juice, serving a very small one, of super nutrient boost. This is something that you can have with some of our super berries, some of these ones that we're seeing out there like acai and blueberries and pomegranate, you know, another wonderful superfood, and just a little bit of a boost. In the afternoon, that's the time where it's critical to have some protein and healthy carbs, so you're going to mix them together for maximal life to your energy. We have just carrots and hummus here, but there's a whole long list in my book. I know that you provide a lot of snack options as well, of how to balance your protein and carbs to have maximal energy that will last you. And
I think the afternoon snack is one of the best opportunities to do that. And then you're not starving for dinner. So although this plate looks beautiful, what have we got here?
This, believe it or not, is super simple also. You know, the key is that we're here looking at doing portion control but feeling satisfied. You know, getting home after a busy day and getting the food on the table quick. But we want to have health and we want to have flavor. And so here we just have a simple piece of fish. This is actually a halibut. This is a sidekick to our salmon. So you can use all kinds of fish. And it's just been simply marinated on the grill. A really easy spinach salad with tomatoes. Again, we're mixing our nutrition together for great abundance because the vitamin C in the tomatoes, and again our iron in the spinach is blending and increasing our absorption. And then a simple broccoli side. This is really simple. It's lean and green, I like to call it, in the evening. And my biggest tip on throughout the day building flavor while we're cutting fat and sugar and salt and calories from our diet is to use some of our dried herbs and spices again. I'm always using the dried herbs and spices because that is a magical resource for boosting flavor. When we're dieting, we're always cutting back on things, it seems like. The salt, the sugar, the flavor doesn't have to go. We just want to look to other antioxidant-rich resources that are right there in your cupboard.
I don't know about you, but I feel healthier just looking at these foods. If you want to learn more about the Superfoods RX diet, visit Wendy's website at www.superfoodsrxdiet.com. And if you want more great diet tips, go to my website at www.drmelina.com. Thanks again for joining us today, Wendy.
Thanks for having me.